Welcome to Toddy D's Pro Wrestling Podcast. If you don't know by now, you've been living under a rock. I'm your host, Brooklyn's own Toddy D, and today we're here to discuss none other than the current Money in the Bank holder, Theory. He's got the briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he does, and I'm happy about it, and I'm psyched. I can't wait for him to have the opportunity to cash in, but that's what I'm here to talk about today. Triple H, obviously, for the last 3 months, has been doing a great job since he took over. I have a couple of issues with some of the things he's done. Nothing major. We'll discuss it on another podcast. I'm here today to discuss the current booking of Theory. I'm not happy with it. I liked it at first when he became the Money in the Bank holder. It was looking pretty good and promising. His interactions with Roman Reigns were awesome. I like that. I like how Reigns said that, hey, your daddy's not here no more. A lot of good back and forth stuff going on. But now let's go back to Monday Night Raw a few nights ago. So Theory, he took on Johnny Gargano, great wrestler, big fan of his. I, for one, I was at the Barclays Center a few years ago when he won the NXT title. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Great match. But now that we're in the present, Gargano's on the main roster, and I get the whole feel, former friends, teacher, I get all that stuff. What I don't get is, if you have Theory as your current Money in the Bank holder, why would you have him job out to a returning Gargano who was on dad duty for the last several months, who's just starting to feel his groove back in the wrestling world? Have him wrestle him. I would have waited a while. But when the match finally took place, at least the first match that they would have, I would have Theory do a heel move and get disqualified rather than get counted out for the 1, 2, 3. It makes zero sense. I mean, think about it. When Edge was the Money in the Bank holder back in the day, he got the name, the title, the Ultimate Opportunist, because Edge meant business. Edge was a threat, and anytime he held that Money in the Bank, when he would go like this to the referee, and he would say, here, I'm ready to cash in, and he teased, go back, and then want to do it again. And once he finally did the Money in the Bank, you knew he was going to kick ass. You knew he was going to win that title. No matter how busted up the person he took the title from was, no excuse. You're Money in the Bank. You're the holder. You're the current person holding that briefcase. You cash in when you're ready. How do you take Theory seriously as a threat to taking the titles off of either Roman Reigns currently or whoever the champ will be in the future when Theory does cash in, if he's getting pinned on his shoulders to Gargano, who just returned? See, to me, that's bad booking. It makes zero sense. So if you book in the next few months into the new year, if you book Theory stronger, where he's winning matches, or some kind of, BS thing happens where he loses by disqualification, it makes him more credible as a heel. Like, yeah, he was afraid he was going to lose, but he didn't, quote, lose. He got disqualified. So I think he's got to be booked more stronger, put some more heel heat on him. The selfies are funny. It's hilarious. It's smug, good attitude, but you got to make him more of a believable heel, more of somebody who's believable that has that Money in the Bank, the briefcase. Because think about it. He, right now, forget who the number one contender is. To me, he is the number one contender. Anybody who has the Money in the Bank briefcase is just one step, an inch away from becoming the champion, holding one of these prestigious titles behind me. But to me, it's like I said, it's not believable if Theory is losing to returning wrestlers, no matter how credible they are. I'm not taking nothing, zero. Let's just get this straight. I'm not taking away anything from Johnny Wrestling. Nothing. He's awesome. I'm a fan. I think he's great. But if he's just returning, this feud should have built little by little, not ignite it right away and have it boil over, where you're just getting your money's worth on these feuds, these exchanges between Johnny Wrestling and Theory. So, no pun intended, in theory, Theory should not have been pinned 1, 2, 3. That's my take on it. But I want to hear from all you guys and girls out there. I'm on Twitter at Toddy D Wrestling. Drop your comments, drop your feedback. Hit me up. I will return your tweets. If you follow me, I'll follow you. That's all I got for now. I just wanted to say what's going on in my own opinion, how I feel Theory could be booked better in the coming months. Agree or disagree, let Brooklyn's Own know. So once again, I'm Brooklyn's Own Toddy D. Thank you as always for joining the podcast. Looking forward to hearing from each and every one of you. And the next time we'll be talking probably is going to be around Crown Jewel time. So if you have anything before then, hit me up and I'll get back to you.